All right, for our dueling incubators, we have 2 in both incubators now. We have 2 that hatched earlier today. So we're going to go ahead and take those out and put them down in the brooder box because they are happy and healthy and big. And then we just had 1 in our left incubator that just hatched. And then in our right incubator, I think we'll double check him, make sure he's good. But before we put him in there, I think the guy on the left will probably leave in the incubator for just a little bit longer to get him dried out. So we're going to carefully get them out of there and add some, take out their old eggshells as well. Before I start with these guys over here. I know, he's so exciting. He says, I want to come and visit. Come here. I know, but it's cold out here. I know. And your little brother right there is trying to come out. Come here, Squishy. He says, I want to come out, but I don't want you to touch me. Can you not touch me? Yeah, I might have to have you come and hold this incubator up. We'll ask my lovely assistant to come and help. Ready, set, go. I just get both of them. Look how little they are. They're so little. Aren't they the sweetest? Hi, guys. Yeah. All right, under the heat lamp because it's cold. All right. All right. And we'll get Sassy Pants out of this one here. Let's see if we can get you out. Yep. Go ahead. Come here, Sassy. But we're going to leave this little guy back here in. Yep, you're good. And here's our little guy from our first incubator. Got him in there. The thing on the back has to line up. No, don't hurt him. Okay. We're going to grab this eggshell out of here as well. And this one has the eggshell stuck on it. Nothing yet. Alright. So we've got 3 little guys down in our... Yeah, and we've got a couple more hatching. We're just going to let them be. I know, right? Get this eggshell out of here. You can see another one coming, this one all the way into the right. It's coming. Are they picking on him? Huh? They're just trying to get warm. He's like, hold me. Yeah, because he was our newest one. He was about an hour. Should we move closer? They're working. Keep on hatching, babies. Thanks for coming to watch. This is our most recent hatchling. We have 3 in the brooder box already. But this one down to the right is the one that we are watching now. His little beak keeps popping out. He's got a little while yet. He'll work his way around that shell. So just to see the rest of our setup, here's our other incubator. Here's our brooder box. Here is the guard dog. And there are 3 first hatches. And the one that is the youngest there, of course, is getting picked on by how they do it. Yes, Deb, it is a slow process. It's exhausting for those poor little guys inside. So we'll go back to our little guy here, but he's easily got another hour before he breaks all the way through his shell. Easily, if not longer. Although the first one this morning surprised me so much because he was out within an hour of him really getting to about that point. So I was impressed. He was real strong and feisty. Firstborns usually are. The incubator on the right, we started a couple hours before the one on the left because we had them in two different situations. So the one on the right's hatching a little faster. But right now they're tied 2 and 2. They're doing a really good job staggering back and forth so we can watch each one of them. You can see our most recent born here. He's crawling all over the place and getting used to his legs and things. But he's still pretty wet. And they can't regulate their body temperature at this point right now. They would be up under mom. It's later in the evening, so it's a little cooler here. So we're going to leave him in the incubator until he gets fluffy. Might leave him overnight. And if you've ever watched chickens fall asleep, it's highly entertaining. They flail around for a little while, and their heads just drop right where they're at. And then they'll wake up and do something else. Oh, Debbie, at the bottom of my water tank, you're asking about here, my waterer. So again, chickens, when they fall asleep, they take 2 steps and will fall asleep. And that water is about 3/4 of an inch deep. So if they fall asleep there, they can drown. So I just put rocks from my backyard in it. And oftentimes for like the first couple of days, you could just use a shower. To limit our exposure to such things, we put rocks in them so they can't submerge their whole head in it. Same thing is true on the incubators. That is the water reservoir to keep the humidity up. And we have those little lattice things over the top of them. That's called a drowning cap, literally. Because like this little guy, as he's flailing around and he falls asleep, he could be putting his head right into that Dunkin' water, and we don't want to do that. And to keep them safe. And he's asleep. Maybe. We'll keep the heat lamp on him all night long. But we'll turn the overhead light off and keep it nice and warm in here. Try our best. In a perfect scenario, we would use a red heat lamp, but I don't have one of those. So an incandescent bulb is the best we can do right now. let's go back over here. It just keeps pecking away. Move a little bit, peck a little bit, move a little bit, go. So normally we do 4-H embryology in our school program as part of our school enrichment program. And we normally work with between 20 and 30 classrooms before spring break and 20 and 30 classrooms after spring break. Obviously, since things are a little bit different this year, we decided to do them at home. And I've been posting daily videos for the last 20 days, which you can check out on our YouTube page. So all of our second grade classrooms are able to do this kind of embryology program. And so our second grade teachers are able to do that and assign those to their kids so they can follow along with the videos. But yes, normally our extension office has incubators and all the curriculum and everything available for our second grade teachers to check out. We offer a training every year, and it's probably one of the number one 4-H projects that we do throughout the state. So no matter where you're at in North Carolina, we do embryology. We're going to put some paper towel in the bottom of this guy over here because he doesn't have a lot. I'll pick you up, bud. Meredith, that's good to hear. I know the kids will love to see it. Meredith, I did daily videos on our YouTube page that you could use with the kids too. Let me know if you need any help with curriculum. Three dozen. Holy cow, Meredith, that's a lot. So, Deb, when the babies hatch, the bottom of the incubator is really smooth. Originally, it came with like a cardboard uh, tray that you could put in there, but when they hatch, it's very humid in there, and any of the leftover liquids from the eggs and stuff, it gets kind of slippery, and so it's really important for them to have good footing to help them build the muscles in their legs so they can walk shortly after hatching. So we want to make sure that that's good, and it helps the egg to not roll around. I put stuff down in the other one all the way around. And in that one, I didn't put things down all the way around because the one guy was hatching in there and I didn't want to get in there. But now there's no action in that, well, no chickens running around in there. So I wanted to put it in there while before he hatched so he can step up. It helps them to not get sprout a leg and any of those other things that can come just from not being able to get the strength underneath of them. Helps them to kind of settle down when they can get their footing and help. They definitely make a mess in there, which is why I like these incubators, because they're plastic at the bottom, and the bottom is 100% like plastic, and I can submerge it. So I can soap and water wash it, which is really nice. Yeah, these are a relatively new style of incubator. They're relatively hands off, and I like them for the classroom because they are clear all the way around and allows the kids to get up close and personal with them, and to see it from all the way around it. It's really good for a classroom because you can fit multiple kids around it. There's a lot of benefits to it too. It has an external well for the water, which is what you see right here. So it helps to keep the temperature regulated well in it. It's all digital up top, and you can set it to turn, and it's all very easily settable. I don't think that's a word, but yeah, it's easily set, so you can modify it to whatever eggs you're hatching, which I really like as well. It comes in a much bigger one, but this one works really well for a classroom to get 6 eggs. We have a much higher hatch rate with these guys versus the styrofoam ones and some of the other ones. We have one of our nestlings who is very loud. Are you not happy, buddy? Did you see that? The egg on the left wiggled. I can't see its hatch point. Maybe it's on the other side. But he definitely wiggled. picking on your brother. That was a big rock. He must be upside down. Yep, there he is, look. That'll make it easier, yo. Man, now we can see him. So we've got the guy on the left and the guy on the right. The guy on the left's a little bit faster, or a little bit further along. Matt just reminded me that it's a supermoon tonight, so I think I'm going to run outside and see the supermoon. But you guys can stay here and keep watching.
Doggos, woggos. Alright, I'm going to get a shower.
How about now? Not yet. Oh, he's close. Yep. The telltale signs you start seeing a little bit of feather coming through the cracks. Means they're just wiggling in there to get everything right where it needs to be. Earlier, when the house was really quiet, I'd walk by the incubator and you could hear a tink, just a little piece of eggshell falling off the egg. And it would hit the plastic bottom of the incubator, and I'd have to come and run and see who was breaking through their egg. That was a big move. Working so hard, it's exhausting. You can see how hard he or she is breathing inside there, struggling just to crack open the egg. A wiggle and a push, a wiggle and a push, and a rest. A wiggle and a push, a wiggle and a push, and a rest. Says this shell is not big enough for me. I need to get out. Let me out. Come on, little guy, you got this. It's like an erupting earthquake under there. All like 3 ounces of bird in there, pushing, wiggling, pecking, doing everything possible. Doing all that with your feet tucked underneath your knees all the way up. In a very tightly confined space. Go, little baby, go. Oh, yeah, there's a big piece that just fell off. Oh my gosh, that was a big piece. Just keep breaking through. He needs some theme music. Yeah, buddy, you got it. Go, go, go. Patience is being a mother hen and watching your babies try to get out of that egg. Oh, that was a wing. I just saw it. It came out and went back in. Poof. So much wiggling. Christina, you had a big metal? I don't think I've ever seen a metal one. We've always just had styrofoam ones. That would be great, Christina. I would love to show the kids the evolution of the incubator. We raised chickens when we were little, but we always got them in the box from the post office. We would get a box of 20 to 50 baby birds that were a day old. Thanks, Julie. Yes, Julie's one of our classroom teachers that does this regularly. Thanks for watching. Julie, I know everybody's heartbroken that we can't do this with our students in the classroom this year. That's why we wanted to make sure that we did this online so people could see it. It definitely gives me an appreciation for the embryology program that I don't normally do day in, day out. It's pretty much been my life for 21 days now. Much like it would be in a classroom. And every day we've done a video on our YouTube channel. So whenever you want, you can start along the way and then watch the live hatch later. We'll record all of these and put them on our Facebook as well. I'm glad to hear that our embryology program is still working in the classrooms. My colleague Beverly Bolenbecker's also done one with butterflies, so you can compare the two life cycles, butterflies and our chicks. To be able to compare the two is pretty cool. More and more pieces of shell falling off every time he wiggles. Come on out, little buddy. Keep on fighting. I know it's exciting, Jill. You guys were one of the ones that had the egg cam all the time. Lots of different schools doing lots of different things in the past. I'm glad we're able to do this. This is the part that reminds me of Jurassic Park. Oh, there was a big one. He's kind of stuck up against the plastic a little bit, so it's hard for that bottom half of the egg to fall off. But I'll get it. Keep on fighting. He says, "Woof, that's exhausting." There you go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. You're so close. He's taken up every inch of that egg. The egg cannot fit any more baby in it. And these eggs are good, solid, and tough. Come from our local friends at Alibaba Farms. That makes the babies inside strong and tough. And with one final strong push, you can do it. He says, I've been working on this all day. Come on, little buddy, you can stretch your neck. Push, push, push. He says, I am exhausted. Oh, a shoulder. Definitely a shoulder. Are you upside down, little man? There's the wing. Push, 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 baby, push. Well, this one's definitely not going to pop open like an Easter basket. Some of our other ones just broke right in half and went boop, and there's a baby. your head out of there. You have so many people waiting to see you. There you are, baby. Welcome to the... Oh, that was hard work. Lots of hard work. But he looks happy and healthy. It'll take him a while. He's breathing so hard. That was exhausting. Poor little guy. And see, the first thing they want to do is get their feet underneath of it. Get their feet under him. He's all wet and ooky, but that is just fine. He'll dry off in the incubator. We're going to leave him in here probably overnight. That way he can stay nice and warm, dry off, fluff up. We'll come back in the morning and he will be right as rain. I know. They're very awkward right now. Very awkward. He's so trying to figure out the world right now. So that is our number 5 baby. He's got a sibling back in the back who's also working on coming out. He's got a sibling in our incubator number 1. So here's both of our incubators. So we have a baby who was born at about 8 o'clock tonight on the left. And the baby that was just born. So that'll be Chick E, as he's flailing around trying to figure out which end is up at 10 o'clock p.m. So today we had 5. We know we have, we got 12 eggs. 10 of them were fertile. So we know that there are maybe 5 more that might hatch tomorrow, which would be very exciting. Look at him. He's just flailing. Flailing. These are black Australorp chickens. Black Australorps are a dual-purpose bird, so they're good for meat, and they're also good for eggs. They are the main bird that Wendy Sellers grows at Alibaba Farms. So we have the one guy on the left and the one little one on the right who's just trying to figure out how his legs work and his little arms. And then we have their 3 siblings down here in the brooder box. Nice and snuggly warm. No, they're not dead. They're sleeping. Literally how they fall, and then they just fall asleep. If they're warm, good. Or they'll pick on their brother or sister. They'll take 2 steps and just fall fast asleep. And their first method of exploring is pecking. So they'll walk around and peck at different things. And just explore. But they have to figure out what their legs are for first, which is what our guy on the right is doing. Which just looks pitiful. But that's what they do. You gotta learn. But he'll stand up here shortly. That's why we put the paper towel on the bottom so they get traction. He's just like, I don't even know if I really want to be out of this shell right now. And then he'll take a rest. They get so exhausted and then they'll just put their heads down. Then they'll get up and explore something. And if you've never watched a chicken fall asleep, it might be the funniest thing. They just let their heads fall right wherever they are. And then they get a random, I have to stand up. They're so weird. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you're on your back. You'll figure it out. And we might have another. But right now, I think we're going to go ahead and sign off and let these guys go to sleep. And we'll see you all in the morning. Have a wonderful night.